Wait, first of all, do a funny face for the ones that are on. Could you all come on camera for like 2 seconds so I can put you? Yes, thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Amy. Oh, I love this. So I'm doing a quick video so you can say hello. And then what I'm going to do, I am going to take a photo. All right, so I did the 8 seconds video. And now let's just take a photo and say, everybody say cheese. Okay, we're good. I'm done putting you on the spot. That's it. Okay, so let me start by sharing my screen. If I can, of course, find Canva into the million tabs that I have.
Say something.
What did you say, Anita? I heard your voice. I didn't see you, but I did hear your voice.
Sorry, I'll put myself on mute.
It's all right. I recognize your voice over there. Okay, so let's present over here and let's start. Okay, it's all about reels. I'm so excited. So excited. So set yourself up for success. This is one thing that I like to do all the time that I have a training, and that is that I want you to honor yourself during this time. So we are going to have fun. All right, feel free to interrupt me at any time, but I will take questions at the end. Put your phone away, avoid any distractions, add the do not disturb on your office door, have your pen and paper ready to take notes. That is because all the content that I'm about to tell you is actionable. So I want you to be ready to act on what you hear, what you see, what you experience, what you feel, the frequency you vibrate in. I want you to be ready. You can ask any questions in the Zoom room. If you want to ask any questions whatsoever, just put them in the chat or wait until the end. If something comes to mind while I am talking, you can 100% put them in the chat and I will get back to you at the end and explain everything. Be ready to be poured into. We have a short window of time together. So I usually tend to not go over the 35 minutes and 40 maybe. And then I'll just keep on the question open up to an hour and a half. So whatever you feel like it. I'm going to make the greatest impact for you and your business, and then we'll choose our next steps together. Full transparency, because I live for integrity and honesty, I will offer you an opportunity to work with me inside of your business and help you grow your Instagram, but that's for absolutely later. So let's focus on now. I will talk fast. I don't know if you noticed that, but I will be detailed. So I'm going to give a lot of value. So be ready to pick up even what's in between the lines. I will answer, as mentioned, I already said that, Lara. I'll answer all your questions at the end of the training, but feel free to add them in the comment as soon as it comes to mind. The more, when you ask a question, it's a thing for me so I can give you more value. Try and explain to me as much as you can what you need help with and where you are right now with your business and what type of business you have. Because in that way, it's easier for me to answer and it's easier for me to give you good value. Here is what you will learn tonight. So we are going to discuss the real secret to success and money on Instagram. No more procrastination, no more I have no idea what to post, no more self-sabotaging yourself because you keep on doing it. Okay, I see you, I know you're self-sabotaging yourself, I don't like it. Then we are going to cover the big pictures. Why are reels needed right now? And why are the things that you need to focus on if you want to build your business online? And then, of course, we will talk about how to make yourself show up as the unapologetic business owner that you are. Even if you see others out there that make you feel like you're never going to accomplish your dreams because they're better. They have an Instagram following that is bigger than mine. They have been in business longer. No, we are getting rid of all those limiting beliefs. We're getting rid of all that BS that is in your mind. You are capable of accomplishing anything that you want in your business and in your life. And that's one of my mottos. Who knows me knows that I believe in the impossible. So anything that you come and tell me, I can't do that because I'm just like, no, No, I've got you. You're not going to do that. We are going to talk about how to get your Instagram to bring in clients, because it's just a hobby if it doesn't bring in the cash. And we're all business owners because we want the cash. I mean, you didn't open your business just because you wanted to help others. Of course you want to help others, but there's also that money part that you want to get. Of course, you need to create the money to then have the freedom that you crave and to help even more people. We're also going to go through the essentials of an Instagram account, because once you know what to do, you need to know how to show it off. And then we are going to go through how to take control of your desires and fully cash out in 2022, even if your industry is swarming in with Me Too competition and you feel like you're a small fish in a big, big ocean. So why is this important to you? Like, why is this class important to you? So if you're here watching this class, Jen is saying you're reading my mind, Laura. So if you're here watching this class, you don't have thousands of followers on Instagram. You don't have a wait list of clients that come from Instagram. We are all entrepreneurs, and social media is fundamental in the online world. So why does Instagram matter to you? Well, the first thing is that most Instagram stuff out there is totally flawed. And I get angry every time I look at my Instagram feed and I look at the homepage and the explore page. I get so angry because there are a lot of coaches out there who have bought a couple of courses, started teaching people how to gain clients, and then they flop. I also see loads of gurus that know what to do to use, that tell you what to do to use platforms. So what I see, and it's something that drives me crazy, is I see loads of Instagram gurus that tell you how to make a transition and that tell you how to put a different color. And then they tell you how to do the pointing fingers that I know you ladies hate. I feel like you hate it. I know I can read your minds. Yes, I'm reading your minds right now. I know that I'm seeing Michelle's face right now. She's like, yes, you got me. Yeah. She got me. She completely got me. Yes. Like, I don't want you to point anything. All right. And I see them and they lack the most important part, which is the business. And you are the business. You can be able to do transitions, okay? And you can be really good at pointing fingers or dancing. But if you do not know what you're selling, what your messaging is, and what you're giving out to your ideal client, then you won't convert. That's the sad truth. So experience goes a long way. People aren't getting noticed. Business owners aren't getting noticed. And they're getting more and more frustrated. Been there, done that. Because it's getting harder to compete with the noise in your marketplace. Because competition right now on Instagram is more fierce than ever before. There are 1.2 billion people each month on Instagram. So the odds are that you have hundreds, maybe thousands, I'm going to say maybe millions of competitors in the online space doing your same thing. And that is because it has never been easier to start an online business. But the moment in which you use the instant strategy that the big company use for your small business, then you dominate. Now, I love this meme. When nobody comments on my Instagram posts, notice me, I'm comment hungry. So good news, everybody can open an Instagram account. Bad news, everybody can open an Instagram account. I mean, it's free. It's on our phones that we have on 24/7. So how you use your Instagram account is what makes the difference. So it's time to crush your Insta goals. So why Reels? The 5 steps to create a reel that has an impact. It doesn't matter whether it's viral, it needs to have an impact. The 3 mistakes you're committing right now. Letting go of this particular quality that you don't need, and the 1 secret that will get you from unknown to Insta famous, which sounds a lot like influencer, but that is okay. So a little introduction of me, if you haven't understood who I am yet. So my name is Laura. I am a peak performance coach for life and business and Instagram expert. What I do, I help online entrepreneurs ditch their 9 to 5 and stop wasting time, energy, and money, which for me are the 3 forces that govern our life and our business. I help them gain clarity and focus to grow their business organically through Instagram. I am a neuroscience lover. I'm a productivity expert. I gained over 25,000 followers on Instagram by being productive. I have been a life coach since 2018, and I am military born and bred. So I was born in a military family and I was in the army. So discipline is my second name. That's it from me. That's all. My personality, who I am, you'll discover it throughout the class. If you want to send me a message, that is it. I don't have anything else to tell you about my bio. So is this for you? So is this class for you? If you were just starting out on Instagram and want a solid, clear direction and a winning formula to succeed, this is for you. Also, if you've been in business for a while, but really can't get yourself to record a reel, or you just do them and they're just terrible and you're just like, no, Laura, I'm never going to post that. But you do finally want to get some traction. I'm still looking at Michelle. I've got Michelle as the first person over there. So I'm just like, I look at her face all the time. But you do want to get some traction on your ideas and get paid for being your authentic self, then this is for you. If you have so many ideas in mind, but when then it comes to acting on them, you feel overwhelmed, you feel confused and have no idea where to start, you're in the right place. And if you want to be seen as a trustworthy professional authority on your feed, this is for you. If you want to get paid big money for your gifts and expertise, well, you're here. Let's keep going. Now, I have a story to tell you. I don't speak a lot about me. If you see my Instagram captions, you will see a lot of value and you won't see as much as me talking about me. But when I do this training, I like to go and remember the stories that I can associate with these trainings. So then I can tell you guys the story, and that is what I like. So I consider this part of my failures, and that's why I don't tell this particular story very, very often. But failures are mistakes and we all learn from them, so why not say it? So when I started using Instagram back in 2018, that was me back in 2018, I had no idea what I was doing. I had a fitness company where I put fitness videos, give healthy recipes, and use my beauty as the main attraction. That's what I was doing. Women started asking me how to lose weight, how to be confident, what trainings to do at the gym. I had modeling opportunities. I had photographers that asked me to be their model. I was the face of fitness brands over there. That's High Guard Athletics, and they do boxing gloves. I was asked into fitness and beauty competitions, almost won as well. I didn't have to pay for protein powder, collagen supplements, any kind of supplements. I still don't pay for collagen supplements. Fitness hair products. My life was almost, and I say almost because not to that level, what you see in those big influencers. So what I did is like, well, I'm going to jump at this opportunity and I'm going to learn how to use Instagram. And I created a course on how to monetize it with great responses and incredible results until I decided to switch niche. Why? Because I wanted to do everything in life. I wanted to coach my clients on how I was able to grow an Instagram account, go out and have the shoots, model, have a full-time job, all while still getting drunk on the weekends. So I shifted what is now called niche from fitness to time management with nothing, absolutely nothing, because I didn't create a bridge, because I didn't know how to create a bridge. I was new in the business. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just going bits and pieces, taking things, nothing to tie them together. What happened was confusion. And if there is one thing that I always say, is that a confused mind always says no. So my wandering mind got the best of me. And I don't know who's in human design over here who understands it, but I'm a manifesting generator. So I want to do everything all at once, at the same time, with everybody. And I've got this immense energy coming down from my root chakra. So I don't even need anybody to motivate me, but I still want to do everything. So you cannot focus only on one thing at a time. You can have it all. So have it all. That's what my mind was telling me. This is not enough. You have to push for more. And then your feed needs to be perfect. You need more shoots. You need more videos. Everything needs to be done perfectly, or just don't bother at all. I was very, very hard on myself. It was a learning curve. If I look at it back right now, I can tell myself, Laura, you were a freaking idiot, because by this time you could have had 3 mansions already and 100,000 followers on Instagram on just one account. But I didn't, because the number one mistake that is not allowing you to create reels and to grow your business on Instagram is your shiny object syndrome. That is what is getting in the way. That is what it was getting in my way. I had the fitness, I had the nutrition, I was a health coach, I had the health coach on point. That wasn't enough. There was something more. I was like, oh, but I do like time management and I do like life coaching. So I got certified life coaching. And then, oh yeah, okay, let's go into goal settings. And then let's go into this. And then let's teach how to do Instagram. No, shiny object syndrome. Let's get rid of it. What is shiny object syndrome? So it's a situation where people focus all the attention on something that is new, current, or trendy, like everybody that went from Instagram to TikTok as soon as TikTok came out. And then you drop this as soon as something new takes place. So I know this person on Instagram, and she is an Instagram coach, and she had a Facebook group. And then she left the Facebook group. She completely shut it down because, oh, no, I'm going to focus on Instagram. And then she opened a podcast because, oh, now I'm going to open it. Because something is not working for her, she decided to try something else. Let me tell you one thing. If something is not working for you because you haven't put the effort, the time, and the energy into it, nothing will ever work for you. There's no point of you jumping from one thing to the other. It's like you put out a reel for 1 week. So once a week, you put out once a day for a week, you put out a reel, they flop, and you look to create a podcast. Your Instagram doesn't get enough engagement. And you tell me, because they told me, I decided to focus on Facebook because I don't feel like Instagram is for me. Okay, that's fine. You still need to do the same thing on Facebook. You still need to do the same thing. I want to go on TikTok. Okay, you know what is all it's that based? It's based on content. You need to be able to create content. All social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Twitch, it's all about content. So stop looking for other platforms when you have one that is absolutely perfect, that has everything to showcase your business right in front of you. You, A, haven't used it correctly. B, haven't been consistent. C, you haven't tested what works. Now, I don't remember if in this particular training, I do speak about the power of testing, but I am going to speak to you about the power of testing 2 minutes right now. So Instagram is changing. Instagram is testing. The actual Instagram gurus up there, Mosseri and the CEO and Mark Zuckerberg, all of them are testing right now. They're changing the way that we look at stories. They're changing the reels. They're changing the feed. They're changing the use of hashtags. They're changing absolutely everything. Why? Because they need to be always at the top of their game. If you don't test, you will never be at the top of your game. And to them, if they make a mistake, who cares? because it's Instagram. There's still going to be 2.2 billion people going on it, paying for ads, and engaging with one of the most used social media platform in the world. The fourth out of 10, 12, and some others that we don't even know the name about because they're just too unknown. So when you post something, I want you to try it out. I want you to test it. If you see that something is not getting any engagement, being consistent with it is not going to get you any engagement. If you see that type of post that you are putting on your feed is not getting anything, nor likes, nor comments, nor is getting shared, change it. Decide that you're going to try something different. Try it for a week, try it for 2 weeks. If it's not picking up, change it. This world and the world of Instagram, as the world of every social media, is a world that is constantly changing and changing and changing, and you need to adapt to the change. So the big picture, what is the big picture? Is that reels on Instagram are not saturated. You are not out of time to start now. I've had business owners come to me, it's like, am I not too late to jump on the reel wagon? No, it's never too late. For at least the next 3-4 months, reels are going to be here. And then Instagram is going to invent something new, and I'm going to be here telling you what this something new is, so you've got nothing to worry about. There is no, I can't get this much followers. On the contrary, the only way left is to be unapologetically you. The only way to do that is through the 5 steps you came here for today. So what are reels? Let's start with the basics, shall we? Reels are short videos between 3 and 90 seconds long. Now, not all of you might have had the update because it's literally from last week, in which reels were only up to 60 seconds. Now they're up to 90 seconds. The reason for that is that TikTok got their reels, their TikToks, up to 3 minutes. So Instagram's literally going, okay, you know what, TikTok, I'm just like doing a little bit of battle back and forth with you. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to up my reels to 90 seconds long. Now, do you really need 90 seconds long reels? Yes, you do. For what? Educational purposes, not entertaining, just educational purposes. So reels are so important, and I want you to get on reels because that is what Instagram is pushing out right now. All the other social media platforms, and I'm not just talking about TikTok, I'm talking about YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, are gravitating towards short-term videos. So we, and that is extremely sad, but that's what the statistics say, don't want to read anymore. We want something entertaining, something quick that gives us value in the shortest time possible. I know it's a tragedy for our society. It's a tragedy for kids that they want everything right there and then. But you want to be a business owner and sell it, you play the game. That's what you have to do. So it's easier, way easier to give 3 tips on a 15 seconds video than a 20 minutes instructions long video. Because what do you think a person that is learning from you will want to hear? 15 seconds video or a 20 minutes instruction? You're like, 20 minutes? Really? I don't even have time to pee today. You think I'm going to sit over here and watch 20 minutes of the video? No, it's not going to happen. So the shortest as possible. So let's get you through the 5 steps you must take to have your reels go viral and truly make an impact. So I created a reel, created a small video on how to create a reel just for you. All right. So that is step number 1, because of course you need to know how to create a reel in order to create one. So I'm going to press play over here. Can you hear it? Ah, no, you can't hear the sound. Oh, that is so annoying. Canva, why are you doing this to me? Okay, so let's do this. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk. Well, can you hear me while the video is going? Okay, all right, perfect. So first thing to create a reel is to click on the top plus button over there. And then, of course, this little slide is going to open and you will create a reel. You click on reel over there. It will open your camera straight away. First thing that you can do is click on the 90 on the time. I can hear my voice in the background. So you can click on how long you want the video to be, whether it's 15, 30, 60, or 90 seconds. You can add the music. You can choose any music that you want. If you are a business account right now, you might have some issues with the music. So what I would suggest you to do is to switch to creator. So then you can actually have all the music. Of course, because because Instagram wants to help creators even more, even if you're a business and you have a creator account, you get yourself seen from more people, which is what we want. Let's go. I'm so gutted. I think this video is perfect. Okay, let's just keep going. You can add the timer over there. So you can also decide, so when I do something and I want my hands to be in front of the actual camera and not looking at me, clicking start and stop, I can add the timer. So I can just get myself in position. See? Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the masterclass so far. I wanted to show you exactly how to create a reel, and it was so much easier to do a video. Now, this is the easiest video. This is the easiest form of video of reel that you can create. So I just went on reel, clicked record, and started speaking to the camera. What I can do, I can also add a pre-recorded video. So this is how we do it. We click on next. We go and edit clips over there at the bottom left, and then we click on add clip. From there, it can open up my camera roll, and I can decide, don't look at my stupid face over there, I can decide what video to add to my reel. So you can either open a camera roll or decide which one. I'm going to go videos and add the first one. Click on add at the top. I can then go back and keep on speaking or add the pointing things that you don't like, or add another pre-recorded video. Once that is done, you have to click on next. You have the full video. Once you click on next, you'll see the full video with the 3 different videos. So the one that I recorded, the one pre-recorded, and the second one that I recorded, attached one to the other one. Now I can change the filters such as LA, Oslo, Lagos. They all have different colors. I like to say natural, but that's completely up to you. I can also add GIFs and captions. So if you were speaking in the reel and you want to add the captions, just click captions over there and you have the captions. Right now I'm putting a banner on and I'm putting a text with written new reel. The best part is that I can literally decide how long it will last by clicking on it and trimming it. I can do that with the GIF, I can do that with the caption, I can do that with a text. So also for normal text. Once that is done, you click on next and then you select the cover. So reels can have their own pretty fancy cover. They don't need to have your face in a weird position when you're starting to talk. And that's a really good thing that Instagram did. So what you do, you just go on cover, you add from the camera roll, and it will give you the option to add the profile grid. Once you do that, you save it and it will always be there as long as you don't log out or uninstall the app. Because if you do that, then apologies, but you will lose all your reels. So quick tip, always save them to your camera roll. That was so easier if Canva would have just allowed me to put the volume up. Anyway, we got it done. Okay, so what is the issue here? The issue with most entrepreneurs is that they start a business, all right, an online business, thinking they can go old school. They don't adapt. They stay on the surface. They expect things to be the same way they were 5 years ago. They don't stare at tech in the face, say, I want to crush you. They just let themselves sink in. And if you don't know how to create a reel to help your business, then your mind starts to wander. Imposter syndrome comes in, lack of confidence will kick in. It will distract you. You will procrastinate. You will not make the reel. You will not post anything. You will not succeed because your business will not bring in the money that you wanted to bring in. Knowing the basics is fundamental to grow your successful business. If you fail, you need to know how to get back up. If you stop, you need to know how to start again. Consistency is key. Discipline is key. So you want to make sure that you know what you're doing before you start doing it. Inside of the Reels Academy, I've developed a full step-by-step strategy to let you know about all the nitty-gritty of how to create a reel. We'll talk about transitions, colors, everything. Step number 2. And this is, I don't want to say it out loud, but the most important step out of the 5. Do your market research. Now, the definition of your ideal client is a customer who wants to buy your products or services, a customer who has the ability to pay for your products or services. Remember, if they don't have the ability to pay, they're not your ideal client. A customer who has the authority to purchase your product or services. Let's be very, very clear, all right? Your ideal customer is different than a follower, okay? Now, in rare occasions, all followers are your ideal clients. It's really hard for that to happen. Followers see you and hear you, but some of them do not have the means to pay you. Don't eliminate them. Don't delete them. Serve them. But as a business builder, you have to find the people who will pay you and create products and services they see as highly valuable to invest in. That's your number 1 aim. So how do we do that? You need to speak directly and exclusively to your audience. Because once you know who your ideal customer is, about their lives, their habits, their wants, their needs, their goals, what TV show they watch, what they eat on a Friday night, you can tailor your message specifically to their desires with each and every post, article, letter, email, reel, video, live, anything. But you need to know who your audience is. You can put it into your elevator pitch to address the primary way in which your product, and we talked about the elevator pitch on day 1 of the Instagram Makeover Bootcamp when we spoke about your bio. Knowing your audience eliminates the competition. Yes, there is competition. It's not all about connection, all right, and collaboration. There is competition in the Instagram world. I don't like those coaches that say only about collaborations and flowers and roses and sweet cherry pies. No, there is competitions. You want something, you go hard, you go and get it. Audience makes a decision with their heart, not with their head, especially when it comes to women. It's scientifically proven. So in order to know all that, know exactly what your audience wants, how to create that emotional connection, so then they're like, oh yeah, I want to buy from Michelle. because she knows what I'm thinking right now. But in order to do that, you need to do your market research. And it's very annoying, very time consuming. But once you have it, then you stand out from the crowd. A reel, this is one of my sentences, all right? A reel is just a reel. You are the big deal. You are the business. So don't get too caught up in the, oh God, I have to do a reel. No, you have to do you. Mistake number 2. So you've probably had trouble narrowing down your audience in the past. Of course, it's not easy to pick an ideal client, especially when you're starting out and have several talents. See the mistake I made? Remember the story that I told you? That was a big mistake. But if you want people to be attracted to you, pay what you're worth and work with people you love doing the work that you love, you must figure this out. Now, the mistake that I see from accounts is that they don't niche down enough. And I completely get you, because I don't want to niche down. Like, why should I want to niche down? I don't want to. I want to help everybody. I want to get money from everybody. And what they tell me is, Lara, but I look at this big account and she's got absolutely everything on her feed and she's making money. Why can't I make money? Because even those big accounts had a specific niche before they expanded to what they're doing now. Now, everybody knows Amy Porterfield, right? If you're a business owner, you need to know Amy Porterfield. Now, everybody knows her. Well, Amy Porterfield and I share the same business coach. And when I spoke to my business coach, which is a peak performance coach, not even a business coach, he's a peak performance coach. And I was like, well, I'm doing this launch and I'm launching this thing and I want to be known for Instagram. But before that, I launched a business action plan because I'm a peak performance coach for life and business. I can help you with life because I'm a certified life coach and I'm an expert in limiting beliefs and breaking those limiting beliefs and psychosomatic disorders. And at the same time, I'm really good at business and my strategy, my structure are on point. And he was just like, Lara, are you okay with being the Instagram girl? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. I was like, then just focus on Instagram for now. And he's like, Amy Porterfield, you know who Amy Porterfield is? And I was like, yeah. I was like, Amy Porterfield, when she came to me, she was Facebook Amy. I made her Facebook Amy because she knew the ins and outs of Facebook. And now she's got an empire of business and social media. But she started by being Facebook Amy. So he was like, are you okay with being Instagram Lara? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with that. And that's when I niched down. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going back to my roots. I already taught Instagram, already created a course on it. I'm going to go back to it and smash it. But the questions that come to you and the doubts that come to you are, I don't know who to target. That translates, the way that I see it, is you haven't done your market research properly. Sorry, not sorry. My audience has no money, AKA you haven't made it appealing for them to buy from you. It's not their fault. Look at your mistakes all the time. You look at yourself first and then you pin it on others. Well, you don't. My audience needs my products, but doesn't want it. Are you sure? You told them what they need. You need to tell them what they want. And then you give them what they need. This is a very subtle line that comes from business, and because Instagram is just a tool of business, you can use it. You don't give your audience what they need. You give your audience what they want, and then once it's your audience, you know what they need. But it is only if you've done your market research upfront. If we knew what we were doing, it wouldn't be called research. And with the Instagram expanding right now and changing absolutely everything, then research is that I read news about Instagram every single day. I fill my head with information so then I can give it to you. That's why I fill my head with information so then I can give it to you. You're welcome. If you know what your client needs, you'll know what to give them with the words that they are using and giving them what they think they need. But in reality, you know what they need. You just give them what they want. Step number 3, pick a trending audio. Now, this is where so many people think they're supposed to start. 10K a month, 10 followers on Instagram, press, website, 1,000 in a Facebook group, and blah, 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 blah. What I want you to start with is this little arrow on the bottom of the reel that tells you that the music is trending. That is where you start. Now, with reels, the good thing, and it might be easier for some of you, is that you're simply reinventing the wheel. So there is nothing that can overwhelm you. Nothing. Because the trend of reels is to follow a trend. So it's already been laid out for you. So this is I'm not talking in this one, it's just a picture so you can see it. This is the little arrow that shows you that a reel is trending. So this one it is. So what you do, you pick someone using a lip sync or a particular song or pointing with a text that works with your specific niche and message. That means that if you're not sure about your creativity, the trend is to follow the trend. And in order to have a video go viral for you, which doesn't mean 1 million views, it needs to go viral for you. Anita, a couple weeks ago, had a reel go up to, what was it? Can you write in the chat? What was it, Anita? I feel like she went up to 8,000. That is viral for her. Now, for Amy Porterfield, then a reel is viral that goes to 1 million views. 8K, yes, exactly. Anita, that what means goes viral for Anita, because for the amount of followers that she has and the views that she gets on an average, 8K was viral. So it's viral for you. It has a different number for everybody else. We're going to do more to try and value original content more, particularly compared to reposted content. Now, this is what Mr. Musuri did. Amy's like, wow, I was chubbed to get a 3K. Ha, Amy, Anita got you. So, Mr. Musuri, although known as the CEO of Instagram, said that they're going to try and push more original content. What does that mean? It goes well with who doesn't want to do silly dances. You can go on your camera, go in your reel, open the camera, and give value just by talking to the camera. That's it. That's all you have to do. Literally say, hey, these are 3 tips to eat healthy. That's it. Number 1, drink 1.5 liters of water a day. 2, healthy habits. Start with a protein breakfast instead of fats. Tip number 3, don't eat carbs after 6 p.m. Those are the 3 tips, and that is it. You don't need to say no more. That's it. That's original content. You could put music that is trending underneath it. I would recommend you to do that. Of course, not lip syncing, otherwise it will just get a little bit crazy. But music that is trending underneath it, but just speak to the camera. Step number 4 is create a reel for you. So, and we're getting to the originality and to the trend mixed together. A reel needs to suit your personality and always, 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 always give value to your niche. Now, bear in mind, value doesn't always mean that it only has to be informative or educational. Entertaining can be valuable. Telling who you are and who you serve can be valuable. So don't just get the value as the 3 tips, 1 habit, 1 mistake you're making, try this thing at home. No, it can be, hey, you know who I am. Can you control the volume level for the music? Yes, of course. So when you go on the reel, then you click on music and you have 2 little things with, it's like a mixer. And then you can put one music down if it's the one that is the actual trending music, and then put your voice on top. So you can still hear the music as a background and will count as a trending music, but at the same time, you can hear your voice on top of it. So the originality of the originality of the video is tied up with the content that you need to create. So that's the challenge when you're looking at trends. So it's easy. I'm just like easy, like, because it's already done. That's what I mean by easy, not that it's actually easy to do a dance reel. I wouldn't do it. Jump on a trend and you can go viral. That's it. You know what? Right now, I'm going to go here and do the Gangnam Style and go viral. And I say the Gangnam Style because I don't know what dance video goes viral right now, because it's not of my interest. It's not my interest of my followers or of my ideal client. So I don't care. Oh, the jiggle jiggle. It folds. That one. That one is going viral right now. No, I don't know the dance back that one. All right. And if I did, and if I posted it on Instagram and I went viral with it, then cool. I got a bunch of new followers. Is that useful? No. Why? Because what they expect to see is something different. You went viral for the wrong reasons. You went viral for the jiggle jiggle dance. You did not go viral because I'm teaching you how to create a reel. So those followers that you're gaining are in the wrong niche. And they will be expecting to see dance moves on your account. And that goes against you. So you need to make content that is towards your end goal. And your end goal is sales. We're talking about money. That's what your end goal is. So don't do a silly viral video just for the sake of it. Do a reel that tells exactly, shows your personality and shows the message that you want to convey to your potential clients. I'm going to respond to you at the end, Susie. I'll take the questions at the end. So the question that I want you to ask yourself is, how do I make it fit consistently with the messaging that I want to be known for? And if your reel is not consistent with the message that you want to be known for, do not post it. I know you're just like, what, Laura? I just made a reel and it's cool. No. I prefer you opening a TikTok account and say, you know what? This is just my idiocy TikTok account. I'm just going to do silly dance moves and have fun and show people how to drink wine every single Friday night. I would prefer you do that than go and ruin your Instagram followers and get all excited to have a video that goes viral, but then it's not pertaining to your niche. Sorry, not sorry. I am the most honest person that you'll ever meet. So how much work will I have to do? So one of the things that stops most people, Susie's like, I would follow your wine channel. Yeah, I could, you know. Literally just try all different wines every Friday night, and I love that. Now you gave an idea. So one of the things that stops most people at this stage is the fear of how much work they'll have to do. Right? Am I saying something wrong? So you want your feed popping, You want your content that shows up who you really are and gives that feeling, being professional, classy, and personable. You want to show up as an authority figure in your industry and at the same time, be your best, your client's BFF. You want to do all that. So most people tell me that they don't want their reel to look bad or ugly or unprofessional. I get it. It's fine. Okay, I'm a perfectionist inside. They don't want to write content until their messaging is perfect. They don't want their clients to feel like they're untrustworthy. And that's completely understandable. But usually there is a deeper issue. As you can see, there is always a freaking deeper issue. It's never, ever stop at the surface. Always look deeper. The truth is that most of you won't start because you don't want to be seen starting at the bottom. Now, let's have a moment of honesty. Give me in the chat if this is something that is true. Moment of honesty. I'm the only one that is reading over here, together with other 9 participants, but that's fine. Sometimes. Okay. But everyone starts in the same place. Everyone has to start somewhere, and everyone starts from rock bottom. Not everyone has the confidence and clarity to get moving. Michelle says, yes, and I compare myself to others. Stop doing that. We all start from the same place. So I had this comparitis thing, right? And I would see people that started the same time roughly as me. And after a couple months, I would see them boom. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, no, how's that possible? Like, I was there first thing. I'm a nasty queen, all right? I was there first. And then I was like, that's not possible. And then I kept on digging and digging and digging and digging. And the thing is that when it comes to comparatives, so there are 2 people, right? They start at the same level, but both of those people are completely different. You do not know whether this person, which is not you because you are you, whether this person has different connections, more money in the bank, doesn't have kids so she can move faster, has a car so she can travel wherever she wants. She has connections that give her already to big places. You do not know that. So you cannot know why her success was faster than yours. That doesn't mean that you are not going to have success. Everybody has their own time, but maybe you still have a full-time job. You have kids to look after. You have a husband that is annoying, all right? That happens. And when you compare like that and when you check like that and say, oh, okay, you think that we are not all the same. And we grow and succeed at different times. And I understand you because it used to frustrate me, like really, really anger, frustration. Because I was like, I want to be there. And I'm doing it all. What is missing? Whether it's connection, whether it was money. I started from 0. Somebody else started already 30K in the bank to put on Instagram ads. I cannot allow myself to feel less worthy of my success because somebody else is making it faster than what I am. I am still worthy. And as soon as I get there, I'm going to do double. I'm going to prove to them, like, you know what? Yes, I might have come a little bit later to the race, but I'm just going to kick your butt. That's what I'm going to do. So that is the mindset I want you to have. Lindsay says it's very frustrating. It is. I mean, I cried over it so long, so many times. I'm always willing to learn, make mistakes, and try and move forward again. Yes, definitely. Failures are mistakes. Now, if I think about the story that I told you before, I was crying when I wrote it. So when I was preparing the actual class, I was crying. I was like, what the fuck did I do? Why on earth did I not stick to what I was doing? And it was all down to my self-worth and my limited beliefs and all that. So I clear them out once every 6 months. I just clear them out, and that's what I do. But yes, it is frustrating. You don't want to get seen by, oh, she just started, she can't lip sync properly. If you don't lip sync properly, please, it's a pet peeve that I have. Do not post a video. Do it as closest to the lip sync that you can. Just don't post it if it's not lip synced in a complete different way. Not everybody has the confidence and the clarity to get moving. Some of you just stop, and I don't want you to stop. My upline has abandoned me. I'm going to work on believing myself. You got me to believe in you. Don't worry, all of us over here believe in you. So you've got us. So don't worry if your upline has abandoned you. It's okay. You can still make that volume without your upline. You've got this. So today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share how to get moving with certainty. And when you get moving, you get seen. So the solution here, it's easy, right? So once you've made the commitment to start, which is the most difficult part, you need a clear roadmap to get there as fast as possible. You need to step-by-step instructions. You need clarity and certainty in what you're doing, and you need it right away. Because once you've made your decision to move, you build momentum. When you're that successful, things have a momentum. And at a certain point, you can't really tell whether you have created the momentum or it's creating you. There is a point in your business in which you'll be doing things and you'll be chasing the next client and the next followers and the next reel and the next update. And at one point, you'll be so aligned with your business that is one that is attracting the other one, and you're repelling and attracting, repelling and attracting. And the moment that you repel is just to have another idea to get attracted to it again. That's how it works. I just said something beautiful. Step number 5, add a call to action. Add a call to action. This fell down. You telling me something? All right. Step number 5 is all about conversions. So unless you actually tell who watches the reels what the next step is, it's useless. Now, yes, people need instructions. And the CTA turns the reel into something real. I know that some of you, for that is scary, because the CTA means that somebody will click on your link. They will follow you. They will download your freebie. They will comment. You're scared of that because that means more work. Because, oh, fuck, he's actually going to come to see my feed needs to be perfect and I need to keep on posting consistently. And on the other side, they're like, oh, what if nobody comments? What am I going to do? So I get you. But the CTA, when somebody comments, because at one point they will, if you've done all the 4 steps before this one, then you create momentum. Don't self-sabotage yourself right now. There's too many self-sabotagers around. Never discount the CTA. CTAs activate your brand, and they're necessary to build, to keep growing the business. So this is where the formula for a perfect reel comes together. And this is a formula that I use for a perfect reel, perfect Instagram feed, a perfect life, a perfect business. Structure plus mindset equals success plus money. This formula is the holy grail of absolutely everything. Put business instead of reel. Structure plus mindset equals success plus money. Put life Structure plus mindset equals success plus money. Well, freedom. You can slash money to freedom. Mistake number 3. You don't post every day. I can see your faces even in your video off, you know. Laura, I don't want to post every day. I'm going to grow even if I post every day. That's what the Instagram guru on Instagram said. Okay, do whatever you want. No, once a day is the minimum. And if it's only once, post a reel. The more you are posting on your feed, the faster your account grows because you are showing your content. Don't worry, I will teach you how to post more than once a day without going crazy for content creation. All right, that's a given. But I want you to post every single day. Don't tell me I don't want to do that because I don't have the time. I don't believe in not having the time. I'm a time management freak, so I don't believe in that. Don't tell me, oh, won't people just get annoyed at me? Who gets annoyed at you will never buy from you anyway. So it's okay. And a follower less, better engagement rate. That's perfect. But same as that. I'm really going crazy. You need to batch your reels and you need to batch your content. Amy's crying. All right. And Jen is doing a crazy face. Okay. Guessing you don't like this mistake, but you're making this mistake. I made it this week because Instagram is glitching right now. So it doesn't want to post videos longer than, unless they come from a live video, longer than 15 minutes. And it keeps on glitching and I can't post and it's so freaking annoying. So that's mistake number 3. Knowledge is nothing. That's a tip. So that is me with my little brother that right now is downstairs. That is me with my little brother as soon as I started my Instagram journey. And I didn't know anything about the platform. So that was the first picture that I put. If you see the caption is brother chilling, love you more. That is it. Liked by 5 people. Thank you. And one of them, the first one is my brother's ex-girlfriend. So bet she liked it. So I knew nothing. I saw everybody on it and I'm like, okay, cool. Let's just try it. I'm getting bored of Facebook. Let's just try something different. I knew where I wanted to go. And I knew, looking at other people's feeds, that Instagram would get me there. I wanted freedom from that little apartment over there. I wanted money to get away from that little apartment over there. I wanted all the pretty things that you see on Instagram. Bear in mind, don't curate it too much if it's not your real life, because people can call bullshit. So I learned. And I grew up with the quote, knowledge is power. That's what my dad used to say. And I feel like now it was more a sentence they used to tell me to make me study at school because I didn't want to. But I had the knowledge. I like the sound of power. I still do. So why did I feel powerless? I was just like, yeah, knowledge is power. So what? Knowledge is potential power. Because knowledge is nothing without action. Knowledge is useless if you don't implement what you know. Knowledge is worthless if you don't show others your gifts. Now, this training is worth nothing. It was just a waste of your time if you don't apply what I explained to you. And I don't like wasting time. And I'm sure you don't like wasting time too. So here's a couple of women that worked for me and that applied that knowledge. And that's when they started seeing results. So we have Samantha that says, after using Laura's 5x5 engagement method for the past 2 days, I've gained 10 new followers where normally I'd get a couple every 2 weeks. So far, so good. Emily says, I've put some data in. Essentially in 2 weeks, Profile visits up by 600%. Actions taken on my post up by 520%. Reach is up by 200%. Followers up from 1429 to 1480. Thank you so much. She has a product-based business, Emily. Aisha used to do, when she came to me, she used to do workouts at home. And her followers have grown by about 50 in 5 days. Make some changes and you can see 458 profile visits in the last 7 days and then 472 profile visits in the last 7 days. So that's Aisha. So here's the issue that I see time and time again. Although there is tons, so much valuable content out there. I mean, I give you 95% of what I know for free through live streams on Facebook groups, Instagram posts, free result-driven challenge like the Instagram Makeover Bootcamp, even free one-on-one coaching. Many of you think that piecing it together all on your own will get you there. And it might get you there. But if you want to get from point A, which is where you are right now, to point B, which is where you want to be, working alongside an expert who can show you the exact step-by-step strategy and actions that you need to take will always make it happen faster. I started my Instagram journey and I didn't want to go with anybody because I know it all and I can do it by myself. I wasn't willing to invest the time and the work. I wanted to do it because Laura could do it by herself. So I wasn't coachable. No system, no coach, no consultant, no blueprint, plan, or workshop like this by itself can give you success because they need to be tied down together. So if you do it on your own, you try to piece together the system, you throw spaghetti on the wall, you hope, you pray that it will work. Your journey will take longer. It will cost you more money, more time, and more energy. And it could even take you that long that you decide to quit or before another object gets shiny, because we know. So how do we succeed? Know how to create a reel. Market research. I cannot tell you how important market research is. You need to know who you're talking to. You need to know what they want, what they like, what they eat, what they watch. Pick a trending audio. A reel made for you. It needs to be complemented by your messaging and by your niche. And of course, add a call to action in the reel, 100%. So let me ask you this, very blunt. If you knew exactly what to say on your Instagram, how would you feel? Because I feel great. 100%. If you knew exactly who your ideal clients were, so you could adjust your messaging, how would you feel? If you knew every step to grow your Instagram account, and because that's not enough, you need to convert your followers into clients, how would you feel? And all of this could be done in less than 45 minutes a day. Like what? Yeah. I don't like to spend more than necessary on Instagram because it's my life, it's my time. Is it okay if I spend a few minutes on what I've got for you? Remember the beginning of the class, I told you that I had something that I wanted to speak to you about, and here it is. Yes. Introducing, I did the things, look at that. The Instagram Academy. I've got chats over here. The Instagram Academy, Instagram Academy, Instagram Academy. So it's complete Instagram solution. So it is a step-by-step hybrid program. And why do I call it hybrid program? Because you have the live with me, in which you can ask any questions whatsoever. 7 weeks are taught live It's a comprehensive of 10 modules in total. On top of that, you'll have recorded videos for each week that you need to go and watch. And of course, you have editable books of all the teaching so you can turn your knowledge into action. Because remember, implementation is key. You have unlimited access to all the modules for live, and you'll have Q&A group calls once a month so I can answer all your burning questions. So if you've been in my community for a while, if you're new to me, hello if you're new to me, one thing that resonates and it is consistent is that I hold nothing back. So given how much you can get out from the 95% of the things that I offer for free, can you imagine how rich and real-time paid access is? Instagram has changed. Everyone is going online right now, so I need you to stand out from the crowd. And I need you to add your true essence mixed with a solid strategy into your business. This was Rochelle. I spoke to her a couple of days ago. She opened a brand new account. I've learned so much about the bio, the hashtag, the strategy, etiquette, and where settings are. Thank you. I go through absolutely everything. I don't allow you to not know anything about Instagram, but I do it the easiest way. Is the Instagram Academy for me? So the questions that answer yes to this are, does the mysterious algorithm want my head? Always, every day. It's just so annoying. I'm confused about what kind of reels and videos to make. I feel annoyed and frustrated when I post content because no one seems to care. I'm overwhelmed with all the new features. How will I be able to keep up? Don't need to keep up. Why is my account not growing? I have no idea what to say in my captions. If you answered yes, then this is for you, 100%. The Instagram Academy is for you. It is for you if you aren't taking on enough clients by Instagram or selling enough products. If you have great ideas, but you can't go past that drawing board phase. If you poured time and cash into other marketing, product development, and branding products or support with little to no ROI, return on investment. If you know exactly what you should be doing, but you have no clue where to start or why you aren't making it work, even though you followed all the rules and the blueprint, the Instagram Academy is your solution. Yes, you'll learn how to use the insights because, as mentioned before, you need to know where you're going right and where you're going wrong. That will give you prime access of knowing what content to keep on creating and which one to ditch. Because it happens. You cannot get emotionally attached to your business. If something doesn't work, you need to let it go. So if you're still not sure that this is for you, I'm like, really? Hold on. All right. Okay, cool. I've got something more for you. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of absolutely everything. So the Instagram Academy has a value of £699, and it's dedicated to create a magnetic Instagram account that attracts your ideal client and converts your fans into loyal customers through a 10 weeks hybrid coaching program. It dives deep into the roots of your business, perfect your messaging. You will learn what your client wants to hear. You'll learn all the skills that you need to master every single part of Instagram with the latest strategy. So you can become also your own brand designer. You don't need to hire somebody else. You can do it yourself. Learn the power of hashtags and have your own curated list that works for you. Bonus number 1, content strategy bootcamp. A mini course to write like J.K. Rowling for Instagram. Now, I love that woman, and she never stops writing, and she makes bestsellers. So you'll have the exact step-by-step strategy to follow to never, ever run out of ideas. You'll have my famous, because it's famous, and updated 90 in 90 workshop, how to write 90 days of Instagram content in 19 minutes, the updated version, not the old one. Templates to make your life easy. Write your captions in 5 minutes, no more than that. 100 hooks to start your message with, because that's what you want. You want quick. You have bonus number 2, monthly Q&As and community. So your opportunity to ask me absolutely anything. Instagram, business, structure, procrastination, tips and tricks, mindset, limiting beliefs, anything that you feel like is stopping your progress right now. Bonus number 3, and it's early bird. So it expires after 48 hours. 3 months free in my new business membership that will be launching in September. So we are going to structure your business through social media the correct way, and you're going to be supported by a community with women. So no topic is off limits in the membership. Social media, sales funnels, business basics, mindset, and so much more. It will launch in September. So of course, it will be after the Instagram Academy, so it doesn't take away any time or you don't feel overwhelmed to do absolutely anything. It's all timed perfectly. Early bird, bonus number 4, and this is what gives me the chills. And this one as well expires after 48 hours. The Instagram Reel Academy. So transitions, changing colors, slowing down, speeding up, align with the previous slide, how to create a perfect reel with no glitches, how to create a folder to save them, add the music that is trending. The Reel Academy is packed with 15 video tutorials and more. Because it's the first time, you get to tell me what you want to learn about the reel and I'll create it for you. You also get 4 weeks of trending audio perfect for your niche. So every week I'm going to give you 7 trending audios. So then you can create 7 reels, of course, because we spoke about it, right? It's 1 reel a day. Like, we're not going to that again. All right. 1 post a day, specifically a reel if we can. So we're going to do that. Bonus number 5, early bird. And even this one expires after 48 hours. So the early bird bonuses expires after 48 hours. 90 days of Instagram stories prompts. And so you know exactly what to say in your stories. And 365 days of feed post prompt. So you know exactly what to post on your feed daily. And I spelt exactly wrong. Okay. Bonus number 6. And this is only for the ones who decide to pay in full. You'll have 3 hours with me for a VIP one-on-one strategy day. We will go through your business and your Instagram, understand who your ideal client is, where your strength lies, and create a roadmap specifically for your Instagram. This is beautiful. So the Instagram Academy introductory price, because it's the first time that I put it out, so it's never going to be this cheap. Plus bonus 1, which is the content strategy bootcamp, which has a value of 197. Bonus 2, 6 monthly Q&As, because although the Instagram Academy is 10 weeks, which 7 are lives, the monthly Q&As go up to 6 months, plus the community. 3 free months in my business membership, the Instagram Reel Academy, stories plus feed prompts, plus the VIP if you decide to pay in full. All of this, total value, 2,268. Today and this week, it's only 699. So you only pay for the cost of the introductory price of the Instagram Academy. Nothing else. No reels, no Reel Academy, no content strategy bootcamp, nothing else. So when you're ready to go all in with your Instagram, I want you to go to www.lifelaracoaching.com/IGA, which is available in the chat. And it gives you access to absolutely everything that I just told you right now. You learned in this training that action activates a dream. So if you know that Instagram is where you want to build your roots and expand your business, I can't wait to see you in the Instagram Academy that starts of the week of the 13th of June for 7 live weeks. Of course, you have lifetime access. Of course, right now I'm taking questions because that's what you want. So I'm taking all questions. So I have some FAQs over here while you think about what questions you want to ask me. And I have the FAQs for the Instagram Academy. And in the meantime, I'm going to go and get the actual link to it and read you the FAQs. So the techniques that I'm going to teach you brought me to create more than 25,000 followers without getting burnt out. I currently have 2 accounts and I'm opening another 2 next month because I coach also in Italian. So I'm going to open 2 Italian Instagram accounts, which you might call me crazy, have 4 Instagram accounts, but like, yeah, I love this shit. And I can't wait. And I do this in no less than an hour a day. I don't want to be on Instagram all day long. All right. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to live the life that I'm creating for myself. I am not going to lie. It won't take you 45 minutes at the start because we're still perfectioning your craft. But you stick with me and it will make happen. So this is what Erin said about her hashtags. So I have my own formula of hashtags. And she's like, I did my first set of 10-10-10 hashtags. That's my method that I teach. And tried with a post out last night. I generally get about 30-40 likes on a post, give or take. I just took a look this morning and have close to 400 likes on my most recent post. And people are commenting. Look forward to seeing now my engagement shift over this coming week. Thank you, Laura. These are the results that I want. These are the results that I expect. Oh, Esmeralda says, I've been thinking of opening a French IG. Yes, definitely. Yes, do it, do it, do it, do it. 100%. Yes, I completely support you on that. Yes. I've had a thought for a while of opening an Instagram, and I was just like, oh, I can just do the English one and speak also in Italian. But because Italian people do understand English, but English people do not understand Italian. So I'm like, okay, like you're not really speaking my language. So I was scared of putting the engagement down and not having the same traction that I can have if I just do one in English and the other one in Italian. So I just decided to do that. And because I batch absolutely everything, then it gets easier for me to create the content. So will this work for my specific niche or business? Yes. It works for all businesses and all brands. It is not a one-fits-all strategy. It's a community. The Q&A will allow you to create something specific just for you. The principles of Instagram are the same. So what is the deep message behind your brand and how are you going to showcase it to the world? Do I have to complete the course in 10 weeks? No, you don't. I mean, you do have lifetime access. I do suggest you showing up live for the 7 weeks in which we're going to be live, as it builds momentum and you can ask me questions. But of course, you have lifetime access to this round of course and every update that the course will have. Do I have to be tech savvy? No, you don't. But you'll have to be willing to learn. I am very, as you saw, I will provide videos, I will provide photos so you can understand and learn in the fastest and quickest and very step-by-step way. But whether you like it or not, to build an online business requires the ability to navigate basic technology. But I'm very good at doing that and providing you with the simplest techniques. I want you to get these results. Now, Gail is a stepmom, and she was talking about the difficulties of being a stepmom and the fact that the kids are not her kids and she feels her kids and she's got haters and everything. And I don't know if you know Leanne Rimes. She's the one that sings Can't Fight the Moonlight in the Coyote Ugly. Yeah, I think that's the name of the movie. Well, she's a really well-known singer. And she had, thanks to the hashtags and the engagement, she had Leanne Rimes like her comment, like her post. She was over the moon. So thank you. That was it. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for the training. Thank you for opening up to me and letting me know, engaging with me throughout this training. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm opening up to questions right now. I'm going to stop the share. I'm stopping the share. I can actually see you. If you do have any questions whatsoever about Instagram, about absolutely anything, let me know and I will respond to you. Come on, Anita, Amy, Esmeralda. So Jen went back to her 9 to 5, saying she's on the other side of the world. And I got my wine over here. So let me know if you do have any questions. I felt there was a question earlier. Okay, it was how to find music that is trending right now. So on the presentation, I circled the little arrow at the bottom of the reel. All you have to do is literally go to your explore feed and scroll a reel, and then you'll see what music is trending right now. For small business owners, what I would recommend is to pick a music with under 10,000 listeners, because otherwise it gets too big and you're not popping up in the newsfeed. So do you have any questions, or do you want me to close this training and go and finish my glass of wine? It became warm, but it's okay. We still love wine. You can unmute yourself. You're going to unmute yourself. I mean, do you have any questions, Esmeralda, after the training?
No, thank you. I'm taking it all in. So that's great. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to close now then. I will be putting the link to the Instagram Academy in the Facebook group, so you all have it. No questions. This was great. Thank you. And I'll see you all in there. I'll see you all in the Instagram Academy. And let's just pop your Instagram and let it shine. Let your brand message shine. Of course, I didn't say this. You can pay in installments. So absolutely, I did. There is a pay in full, there is a 3 months, and there is a 6 months package to also pay in installments for the ones that do not want to pay in full. So that is it. Have an amazing end of Monday evening, and I'll speak to you soon, everybody.